My family, I am sickened by how King Charles constantly uses Prince Harry as his personal scapegoat. And it's not just Charles, also Prince William. My family today, on the front page of the Daily Mail, my family, while trying to tell the public, you know what? Hey, look, it's Charles' birthday. Guess whose name they had to put on their front pages? My family, Prince Harry. Of course, they had to put Harry's name while promoting King Charles' birthday. My family, on the front page of the Daily Mail today, here's what they have written. That Charles, he is still in great pain of a rift with Harry. What pain? What pain? My family, the guy stripped his own son of his security. And he knew fully well of the dangers and threats that Harry faced were very, very real. But he did not care. He did not care. And someone like Rebecca English, who wrote the so-called exclusive on the front page, is acting as if Charles is in so much pain over a rift with Harry. My family. And of course, on the front page, they speak of Charles and his grandchildren. I'm assuming maybe William's children. Because when it comes to Archie and Lilibet, biracial children, Charles has shown that he does not care about Harry and Meghan's children. And my family, I have always told you this. If you say you love me, but yet you don't love my son, but yet you don't love my daughter, you don't love me. You don't. My family, once again, Harry's name is being used, first of all, to sell papers. Secondly, to promote Charles. And thirdly, all this is being done. Oh, Charles, I'm Harry's father, and you know what? I'm in so much pain over the rift with my son, over this rift with my son. My family, all this talk is being used to once again smear Harry's name. My family, because here are the headlines that have come out from this so-called exclusive from the Daily Mail's Rebecca English, who clearly had access to the royal family, has access to Charles and Camilla. My family, if you can all remember, Rebecca English, she is someone who also was part of the entourage, members of the Royal Rota, who flew on the same plane with Charles during Charles' tour, of Kenya, during Charles' state visit in Kenya, my family. To my family, clearly, she has access to Charles and Camilla. And this is what she has been briefed by the palace. And it's being used to smear Prince Harry. I mean, look at this one headline, my family, that I just saw. And I quote, Harry's attacks on royal family leaving King Charles in great pain. Once again, King Charles, palace courtiers are trying to prop up Charles by, once again, putting down Prince Harry, while trying to paint Harry as the actual villain in the story. And in my family, just a couple of days ago, the farm was lying to that carnival or so-called expert called Royanika. That carnival or so-called expert called Royanika. And also Camilla Tomini is a liar, who's known for being a liar. They briefed them that, you know what? Harry has been invited to King Charles' birthday, but that Harry has snubbed King Charles' birthday. And all of that turned out to be false, because Harry has not even been invited to King Charles' birthday. My family, they used Harry's name to once again, paint Harry as being the one who is uninterested in mending fences with, Charles. And to paint Charles as someone who's the one who is reaching out to Harry. Yet, my family, he is not. He is not. Clearly, the only interest he has is in using Harry. And my family, but are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised even one bit. Because this has been going on for quite a very, very long time. For a long time, Harry has constantly been used as the farm's scapegoat. For a long time, King Charles has been feeding his own sons, even William and Harry, to the UK media to get himself good press for a very, very long time. And Harry speaks about that in his memoir Spare perfectly well. Perfectly well, my family. And clearly, it hasn't stopped. It continues. And even if Harry lives in the United States of America, still Harry is being used as Charles' scapegoat, as William's scapegoat. The tabloids are giving Charles and William some kind of good press at the expense of Harry and Meghan. They continue trying to paint Harry and Meghan as the villains of the story. Oh, you know what? That is Harry. His attack on the royal family is the one that has caused Charles so much pain. What about Charles' attacks on Harry and Meghan? My family, Harry and Meghan never ever attacked Charles. They told the truth about him. Harry spoke the truth about Charles. That is what Harry did. Charles, on the other hand, what does he do? He uses the UK tabloid press to hound, harass his own son, to endanger the life of his own son, Harry. And for those who have read the Byline Times exclusive, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. And my family, sadly, this stuff keeps on happening. It continues to happen. Time and time again. And I'm so sickened at constantly having to see Harry being used as the royal family scapegoat, my family. As the royal family's scapegoat. Even though he doesn't even live in the UK anymore. Now, my family, while Harry was promoting his memoir Spare, Harry said, hey, you know what? If you want to rehabilitate your own image, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and rehabilitate your image. However, if you do that at the expense of someone else, to the detriment of someone else's mental health, or someone else's reputation, that's where Harry draws the line. But yet, Charles is still doing it. In his attempt to paint himself as, that father who's in anguish over, this rift with his son. My family, he is basically trying to ruin Harry's reputation, ensuring that Harry is painted as the villain in this story, that he's the one attacking the royal family. And that is what has caused Charles so much great pain and anguish. My family, what Harry simply said is the truth in his memoir Spare. That's what Harry did. Tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. Charles, on the other hand, my family, Charles, on the other hand, it is well documented of how his people, clearly, with his consent, breathe against Harry, but especially against Meghan. Both he and William have gone after Meghan with an attempt of trying to abuse Meghan out of Harry's life, ruin his own son's marriage, all because of jealousy. Jealousy about Harry and Meghan's combined star power. Jealousy, all because of jealousy. You know? And that's why I have always said clearly, from what I can see about Charles, Charles only cared for Harry for as long as he could use Prince Harry. When my family, he saw he can't use Harry anymore, my family, clearly he showed exactly what he feels about Harry, and clearly he does not care. My family, a true father who loves their son can never actively endanger the life of his son. Never, 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 ever, 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 ever endanger the life of his son. A true father who loves his son won't sit idly by and watch as the UK tabloid press bully and abuse his own son and also his son's wife, or even Archie and Lilibet. But my family, we have seen, not once, not even once, have the fam, William, Charles, Kate, Camilla, ever condemned racism towards Meghan, ever condemned racism towards Harry's children. Not even once. Not even once. And my family, I'm so angry because of how constantly, time and time again, we see the royal family in their attempt to prop themselves up, in Charles and William's attempts to prop themselves up constantly, somehow, they can only do that by painting Harry and Meghan as the villains of the story, by ensuring that Harry and Meghan get negative press, my family, get negative press. Clearly, that's the only way that Charles, William, Kate, and Camilla can prop themselves up, can get themselves good press at the expense of Harry and Meghan's reputation, at the expense of Harry and Meghan's mental health. My family, the only way they can get good press is by ensuring that Harry and Meghan are the ones who are seen as the villains of the story. But yet they are not the ones who are the villains. It is the UK tabloid press. It is the farm headed by Charles. They're the ones who are the true villains in the story, in this story. My family, I'll go right ahead and read you some parts of what Rebecca English said, my family. I'll focus on what she said about Prince Harry, my family. That is what I'll focus on, what she said about Prince Harry. My family. Now, here is what, first of all, she said, my family. That it is understood that there is currently barely any level of communication between Charles and Harry. That is the first thing that my family, she has said, my family. You know? And that there is an uninnable anger. At the anguish, the king believes Harry caused the late queen in the last years of her life. My family, the only ones who caused pain to the queen are the ones who were lying about, Harry and Meghan to the queen. Were the ones who were putting Harry and Meghan through so much pain. They're the ones who caused anguish to the late queen. My family. And Harry has shown just how much he cared about his late grandmother. Harry has shown that, my family. Harry has shown that. Even when Harry went to the UK for the World Child Awards, the next day, he went to visit, I believe it's called St. George's Chapel, to pay his respects to the late Queen, my family. Harry cared about the late Queen, my family. Harry cared about his late grandmother. Harry was even seen in tears, mourning his grandmother. In Harry's memoir spare, Prince Harry tells us of how palace courtiers would lie to the queen while Harry was standing there. They would lie to the queen right in front of Harry. Right in front of Harry. The likes of, I believe, Sir Edward Young. My family, King Charles also has rewarded. So my family, they are the ones, Charles, Camilla, Kate, William, they're the ones who caused anguish to the queen. Stop blaming Harry and Meghan for your own actions. Stop it. Stop it. Stop blaming Harry and Meghan for your jealousy towards them. That is their fault. It's their fault. But not your fault. Not William's fault. Not Charles' fault. Not Kate's fault. Not Camilla's fault. And they knew the part they have played in putting Meghan through so much suffering. They knew of the part they played. But yet somehow they want to blame Harry and Meghan by saying that, it's your fault the queen was in pain. My family, it was never Harry and Meghan's fault. It is the fault of those who clearly had a vested interest in destroying Harry and Meghan, in destroying Harry and Meghan's marriage. My family, people like William, people like Charles, were so full of jealousy. Now, my family, one of the reasons why it's insulting to call the royal family in Britain really a family is because of the jealousy they have for each other. I have always maintained, if a wife is jealous of her husband, my family, or a husband jealous of his wife, my family, that ain't a marriage. If a father is jealous of his own son's star power, my family, like how Charles has been so envious and jealous of Harry, my family, how can anyone call even that person a father? How? Because a father would be so happy if, let's say, your son does better than you, is even more loved than you. As a father, you'd be so proud. People love my son. They love my son. And they love my daughter-in-law. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're being treated with respect. But my family, look at Charles, look at William, of how envious they have been towards Harry and Meghan, their star power. The point that my family, they've been trying so hard to destroy Harry and Meghan. My family, that is not a family. It ain't a real family. The royals in Britain are unworthy of being called a family. Unworthy. I have even seen as to how they've been trying to pit Harry, against Meghan, and Meghan against Prince Harry. They've been like, why is, Meghan standing in front of Prince Harry. My family, they've actually been complaining about that. Why is Meghan standing in front of Prince Harry? Imagine complaining that a wife is standing in front of, let's say, a husband and family. Even in this recent clip, my family, whereby Meghan was standing just right in front of Prince Harry, some trolls online were like, why is Meghan standing in front of Prince Harry? That she should be behind him. Veterans are Harry's thing. Like how William told Harry that, Africa is my thing. Africa is mine. Now, my family, jealousy ran so rampant in the institution, my family, whereby this member of the royal family is jealous of his own wife, star power, like how Charles even was jealous of the late Diana, my family. And one thing that angers trolls online so much is that Harry shows Meghan respect. Meghan shows Harry respect. My family. Because the thing is, if you begin being angry and pissed off at each other, you know what? You should have let me stand in front of you. My family, then you don't have a marriage. That's not, a marriage, my family. Because my family, first of all, for love, for people who are in love, my family, you won't be jealous if the person that you love has more immense star power, is more famous than you even. You will not be jealous. You'll be so happy and so proud. You'll be so happy and so proud, my family. But some individuals have seen how normally William, whenever he walks right in front of Kate Middleton. Constantly, my family. Sometimes even forgetting where Kate Middleton is. And they want Harry to treat Meghan the same way. Somehow, if they see that, then they'll be happy, satisfied, my family. My family, it's high time these individuals understand that Harry and Meghan married for love. They married for love and they love each other. And it's high time that they leave Harry and Meghan alone. Let them be. Let them be. Let Harry and Meghan be. And respect Harry and Meghan. And whatever it is that Harry and Meghan do from now on, my family, whatever they do ever since they fled Britain, my family, they have a right to do anything they want because they are free. But some individuals have this, mindset that, what? We have a right to control Harry. We have a right to tell Meghan and Harry what to do and what not to do, my family. The thing is, nobody has that right. Harry and Meghan are free to do what they want. They are free. They are free. But some individuals who can't stand that Harry escaped the gilded cage. My family, they can't stand seeing Harry free to do what he wants, my family. And they want him back inside the gilded cage, my family. And Harry is not coming back. Harry is not coming back, my family. Harry is not coming back. And Harry and Meghan, what they have, that is true love, my family. My family. And Rebecca English is saying that, Harry and Meghan have also insulted, Camilla, the wife of Charles. My family, that Charles is also protective of Camilla Parker Bowles. That is what is being said, my family. My family, what Harry said about Camilla is that Camilla is someone who is, my family, dangerous. Dangerous because of the connection that Camilla was forging with the British tabloid press. My family, everyone has seen those kinds of connections that Camilla has with the British tabloid press, my family. Everyone has seen those kinds of connections. Like my family, even Harry himself spoke about it to my family in his memoir Spare of Camilla's, friendship with Jody Gregg. My family is the editor of, a paper that my family, after Harry's memoir Spare came out, they had this front page headline saying that, Harry has been kidnapped by a cult of psychotherapy and also Meghan Markle. That is what they said at the time. I remember. And clearly, that came from Camilla Parker Bowles. Camilla had a party with Jeremy Clarkson, who published that vile column about Meghan, and she never ever condemned what Jeremy Clarkson, the vile comments he made, about Meghan. Camilla never ever condemned those vile comments by Jeremy Clarkson. Never. So, my family, when they speak of insults, I think we can all agree that the ones who have been doing the insults clearly is Camilla, is Charles, is Prince William, who abused Meghan, King Charles, who called Harry, telling him, don't bring Meghan to Balmoral, while abusing Meghan, to the point that Harry, in his memoir, tells us, he told Charles, don't ever speak about my wife that way. Don't ever speak about my wife that way. So my family, if we want to talk about insults, my family, I think, I know, we can all agree, the ones doing the insulting are Charles, William, Kate, and Camilla. They're the ones who are doing, the insults against and towards Meghan in particular. My family. And even right now, they are using Harry's name to prop up Charles at the expense of Harry, while painting Harry as the villain in the story, as the one who is insulting Camilla. Which insult? Which insult? The only thing that Harry has ever done is tell the truth about Camilla Parker Bowles. My family. So my family, I'm so sick of time and time again seeing how Harry is being used constantly as Charles and William's scapegoat. Even if Harry has fled Britain still, Harry is being used as Charles and Camilla's and William and Kate's personal scapegoat, my family. They have not let go of Prince Harry, as they keep trying to destroy Prince Harry's reputation of family, Prince Harry's marriage, and also Harry's reputation, my family. My family, no matter what the farm keeps on doing, my family, they won't succeed in destroying Harry and Meghan, my family. My family, apparently also, Rebecca English says that William, like Harry, was previously hostile towards what he regarded as his father's media spin machine. His youthful shouting matches with the king. Once again, Rebecca is revealing William's temper. To my family, shouting with the king. Permeating even the thick palace walls. My family. Camilla years ago leaked to the media that, the boy has got a temper. While speaking about Prince William, that William would raise his voice and that Charles would meekly submit. So my family, now this person, Rebecca English, is saying that now our father himself, William, is far more understanding of his pa. The son has become just like the father. My family, for William, I'd say he is worse. I'd say he is worse. Very much worse, my family. Than even Charles. That's my opinion of Prince William. He's the guy who put Harry and Meghan through so much hell, through so much suffering. He's the guy who authorized his own employee to issue a statement against Meghan in court, while constantly trying to destroy Meghan. And also his own brother Harry. He's full of jealousy and envy towards Harry. Full of jealousy. Whatever Harry has, William wants. Even if, William wasn't interested in something, if Harry gains any kind of interest in anything, William will want that. That's how William, my family, is. It is profile. So my family, basically, we are being told that the son has become the father. I'd say, what's my family? And clearly, both of them are briefing. Both of them are briefing my family. Because what Rebecca English is saying to my family, William was hostile about his father's media spin machine. But now he understands. Because he's doing the same thing, my family, smearing Harry and Meghan to benefit himself, to prop up himself at the expense of Harry and Meghan. That is what William is doing, my family. And my family, William's actions make me sick. Charles' actions against Harry and Meghan make me sick. My family, apparently, we are being told that, the benefit of Charles being at Windsor more is that he has been able to spend time with his grandchildren, Prince George, Charlotte, and Louis, my family. The grandkids that he accepts, are his grandkids, my family. But on the other hand, for Harry and Meghan's children, as you all know by now, as Meghan even told us, while pleading and begging for Harry to keep his security, Meghan said this to the royal family, I'm assuming mostly to Charles, and I quote, I know you don't care about me or Archie. Please let my husband keep his security. I'd say that is the one thing I have seen Meghan beg for from Charles. In my family, Meghan begged for Harry to keep his security. Not for her, for Prince Harry. For Prince Harry. Because she knew they don't care about her or Archie. My family, why is that? Why is that? What is, my family, the common thing between Archie and Meghan and Lilibet? My family, they are biracial. They are biracial. And race, as all of us know, has been a factor. My family, as to why Meghan and Archie and Lilibet have been rejected by the institution of my family, by Charles himself. Because of their race, my family. My family, yes, indeed, the monarchy is very much a racist institution, my family. By now, everyone should be able to know that and also understand that, my family. My family, also kindly please hear what Rebecca English said, my family. That Charles is a man who hates confrontation and that he will never ever close the door on his younger son, Harry. Now, my family, once again, they're like, Harry, the door is open for you, my family. But not even a single mention about Harry's family, about Meghan, about Archie, about Lilibet, my family, about Harry's daughter, Lilibet. My family. That's why I've always said this. Prince Harry is constantly being asked to choose. Again and again. To choose. And he can only have one. If he picks Archie and Lilibet and Meghan, in my family, he didn't bother trying to pursue any kind of, healing or mending the rift with Charles and William. Healing or mending the rift with Charles and William. Or any kind of reconciliation with Charles and William. Harry should not pursue that. In my family, Harry has chosen Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. However, Harry has also tried to reach out to Charles and also William. He has said, my family on record, I want a family, not an institution. In my family, despite everything that has happened, there's a family in there. There's a family in there. Those are Harry's words, my family. Sorry, Harry, but we just don't see it. We don't. We really just don't. You know? My family, the farm and Wikimedia, clearly want Harry to choose again because Harry already has chosen Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. But my family, they want Harry to choose again. And this time, they want him to choose Charles and William. People who clearly, my family don't even care about Prince Harry. They only care about Harry for as long as they can control him. For as long as they can use him for their own benefit. If they can't use him, the family, they show clearly they don't care one bit about him. And sadly, that is what they want Harry to choose. Those are who they want Harry to choose. And they want Harry to leave Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. Because my family, they don't want Lilibet. They don't want Meghan. You know, someone say that, you know what, they just want Meghan only. My family, let me tell you this. They don't want Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. The farm don't want them. You know, you can say they want Harry, but because they want Harry miserable, they spare back inside the gilded Kidman family. So my family, you know, the farm don't want Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet. They're not my family. That's why I feel like I know that this is too much to ask. And even I have no right to ask this of Prince Harry. My family is so obvious, you know, that if Harry chooses to pursue, let's say, healing or mending the rift with Charles or William, he'll lose his family. He'll lose Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. He'll have to lose Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. And what good does that do Prince Harry, my family? What good does that do Prince Harry? You know? If he loses his own family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Anna, you know? Because the family, the farm won't want Harry back when he's married to Meghan, when he's a good father to Archie and Lilibet, Diana, my family. The tablets will want their own, pound of flesh, you know? They want Prince Harry himself, you know? The farm would want Harry back inside the gilded Kidman family. That is what they'd want. But they won't want Archie or Lilibet or Meghan. So my family, basically, what does Harry do then in this case, my family? I'd say he needs to just honestly keep living his life far away from William, Charles, Kate, and Camilla. And whenever Charles and William lie about him, let him correct those in my family, those lies that have been spread about him, like what happened a couple of days ago. With that, Charles had invited Harry to his birthday, and clearly he had not, my family. Whenever they lie about Prince Harry, to paint Charles in some kind of positive light, Harry, correct the lies. But keep your distance. Because the farm want you to lose your family. Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, Harry, don't ever allow them to succeed in their evil plots against you, Harry. Don't ever allow them to succeed. My family, also, here's what Rebecca English said, my family, that much has been made this week of whether Charles' younger son has been formally invited to his private birthday celebration next Tuesday, my family. In fact, Harry has not. After Harry told us the truth. But Rebecca English said that she can reveal that the event is just a small intimate dinner in London for close friends in any case. For close friends only. That's what my family, Rebecca English, said my family. And thankfully, Harry corrected those lies in my family, because if he hadn't, they still would have stuck with the lie. Oh, Charles, sent an invite to Prince Harry, but Harry snapped the invite. Charles does not mean Harry well, or Meghan, or Archie, or Lily my family. And with that kind of a person, you keep your distance from him. You keep your distance from William, Kate, Camilla. And my family, I'm so sickened to see how constantly, how Harry and Meghan are being used, how they're being smeared to prop up William, Charles, Kate, and Camilla. My family, I demand that it stops. We demand that it stops, my family. The Royal family want good press. Let them only leak stuff about themselves, but leave Harry out of it. Leave Meghan out of it. Leave Meghan and Harry out of it. It's high time that UK media stop whinging, mourning, and complaining about Harry and Meghan and focus on the taxpayer-funded royals they have in Britain. Stop using Harry's name for clicks or engagement or to sell papers. Stop using Harry's name. Let Charles stand on his own. Let William stand on their own. And leave Harry and Meghan out of this so-called royal drama they have, my family. Tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to hear your opinion, family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libet Dana, and also Doria, Pugland, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever, and may God bless you all, my family. May God bless you all, my family. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, my family. Clearly, Charles and William don't wish Harry well. They don't wish Harry well. And Harry must keep his distance from Charles and William. For the good of his own family, for the good of Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, he must keep his distance. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.